Hi-ho, Brandon the Escrimador here, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about my approach to everyday carry knives. Because both my father and my stepfather are really into knives, over the years I have accumulated a fair amount of pocket knives as, gifts that they've given me. But while I have quite a few pocket knives, there's only, a couple that I actually carry with any regularity. And I want to discuss why that is. So let me look at some of the knives that I have that I do not regularly carry. So first off, there's this really cool Emerson Tonto style blade. Really great knife, very sharp, fits great in the hand. Reason I don't carry it, it's kind of expensive. Don't want to risk losing it. It's not something I want to carry around and risk falling out of my pocket and being out a decent amount of money to replace it. Next up, very cool Gerber. This is the Applegate Fairbairn model Gerber, modeled after classic combat knives. Really like this knife, fits really well in the hand, like the blade shape. Reason I don't carry this is because, quite frankly, I think it looks too tactical. It looks like a fighting knife, which is what it's modeled after. It's supposed to be a fighting knife, and that's what it looks like. In a real self-defense situation, I don't want to be that I actually had to use a knife. I don't want to use something that looks like a killing knife. That could work negatively against me in a court hearing. So I don't carry this one. This is a Kershaw tin onion assisted opener. Again, nice knife, nice blade shape, fits good in the hand. Why do I not carry this? Well, as an assisted opener, it opens pretty easily, too easily. One time I was carrying this in my back pocket. As I got into my car, the knife snagged on the seat belt, fell into the seat, popped open, and when I sat down, it stabbed me in my right butt cheek. Nothing real serious. It wasn't like a bunch of blood or anything. But when I got home and took off my pants and looked, there was a little red dot where the point of the knife had stabbed me. So that could have been a lot worse. So I don't carry it because it's actually just too easy to open. So what do I carry? Nice, simple Spyderco. This one, I forget the name of the model. It's not made anymore, but I like the kind of leaf blade shape. But reasons I carry Spydercos. They're good quality without being too expensive. They're not the cheapest knife, but they're far from one of the more expensive ones. Certainly cheaper than my Emerson. I'm used to them, the way they open with the little thumb hole, but you can also do, Spider-Man style if you prefer. I'm just used to it. It's also, ambidextrous, can easily open it with either hand. It's lightweight, well made. But something else that is worth considering is Spydercos are very accepted, widely carried knives by a bunch of different people. First responders, police officers, EMTs, firemen often carry Spydercos. I see a lot of construction workers carry Spydercos. Why is this relevant? Well, it goes back to what I was saying about the Gerber. Especially because I train and teach knife fighting. If I ever actually have to use a knife in a self-defense situation, chances are I'm going to get dragged through the coals. Even if I am justified, I'm going to face an upward battle in court to prove that what I did was justified and to avoid lawsuits or any type of criminal penalties. Having some sort of badass killing knife is just going to make me look worse. Spydercos, because people tend to think of them as tools, which they are, don't have that kind of stigma. A noted self-defense expert and gun writer by the name of Masada Yub once made the point that if you're considering what type of handgun to own for self-defense or to carry or whatever, that you might want to consider looking to see what your local police officers carry. That way it would be harder to stigmatize it as a thug gun. If your local cops carry Glock 19s and you have a Glock 19 for self-defense, then if you ever have to use it, it's going to be harder for people to say it's some sort of a gangster weapon, because you can sit there and say, hey, look, our police officers carry it. that, there are those out there who might be listening to this and saying, oh, better to be judged by 12 than, better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6. To me, that's kind of flippant. You have to take into account that if you ever use a weapon in self-defense, you are going to potentially face serious consequences no matter how justified you are. So, to reiterate, my choice of carry weapon, nice, simple Spyderco, lightweight, inexpensive, easy to use, little stigma, and I just like them. And I hope you found this interesting, and thanks for your time.